Hey guys, it's Amy Shine here, Talk to the Entity Access Consciousness Facilitator. And so these are a series of videos where I'm sharing some of the tools of Talk to the Entities, some of the beginning tools to start creating more ease with communicating and receiving from the world of entities. So this video is misconceptions about entities. So some of the major misconceptions about entities is that entities, ghosts, and spirits are greater than you. That's like the biggest misconception. You know, we see a lot in movies. A lot of misconceptions as well actually does come from movies. So we see a lot of like in ghost movies or, you know, spirit movies, like the spirit is some like, you know, overpowering, like crazy evil thing that's scaring everyone in the house, in the haunted house, like, and that's really not how it is at all. Entities are not more powerful than you, neither are spirits or ghosts, whatever you want to call them. You are the most powerful being there is, and you also have a body. So if you have a physical body, how is something, an entity that doesn't have a physical body, more powerful than you? Because if you don't have if entities and ghosts and spirits that don't have bodies anymore, they can't actually physically move stuff. You have a physical body, you can physically move stuff. Entities can play with like electric stuff, you know, like light bulbs and things like that. But at the end of the day, you are the most powerful being there is. And so that's number one biggest misconception about entities, is that they're more powerful than you. No, you're the most powerful being there is. And when you claim, own, and acknowledge that, then nothing has power over you. But if you make the entities more powerful than you, then yeah, they get to have power over you. It's like anything. If you make anyone greater than you, then they have power over you. And so what if you just start to acknowledge that you are the most powerful being there is, and really, is fear even real, or is that something you just pretend? Do you just pretend to be afraid? What are you really hiding? And we can get into that more in other videos. Number two misconception about entities, and this one I saw a lot for myself too when my brother died when I was 16, and I kind of made him like as if he knew more than me after I died, because it was like this misconception that when you die and you become a spirit or a ghost or an entity, you know, without a body, you see more, you know more. It's like you've access to heaven and the pearly gates, and you have all this information. So I used to turn to my brother a lot, like to his spirit, and be like, help me and tell me what to do. And, you know, I looked to him like to answer things for me. And when I found the work, Talk to the Entities, the body of work, one of the things, and when I found Access Consciousness, one of the things I started to acknowledge was, wow, just because somebody has died and left their body doesn't mean they know more now than me. And this misconception too is that entities, when you die, like when you leave your physical body and you die, like you leave with the consciousness you had in this lifetime. So if you died on drink and drugs, you leave with that. Or, you know, if you were, you know, rude or mean or unkind, you still have that. Like you don't, like, you know, you don't just die and become this like angel, you know, like. And so a big misconception is that, you know, when you die you become this like, you know, higher being, and that's just not true. Like, again, you only know what's true for you. An entity doesn't know that, or because your grandmother is no longer in a body doesn't mean she knows your future or knows what you should choose. You still create your reality, you still create with your choices, and no one or nothing can tell you what's right for you. So number two biggest misconception about entities is that they do not know more than you, and they do not have access to all this information that you don't. How they were in this lifetime is how they are now. They leave with that level of consciousness. So, and I think I'll leave it with those two misconceptions for today. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll be back with more. Oh, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like these. Bye.